Are there things you do that try to scrape by that veneer that they've built up from these professional folks that are trying to help them, maximize their contract?
One of the big things is to try and find out, do they really love football?
Mm-hmm.
Or do they love what football can bring to them?
Yeah.
And if you can find the guys that love to play the game because they love the game, those are the ones that typically have a lot more success than the ones that are in it for a paycheck, or that are in it because they happen to be big and they were good at it, but they don't really love playing. And there's so many things like that you try and find out from the peripheral sources. What do they do that makes them love the game? And that's, like I said, that's the hardest thing for us to crack sometimes, is to see if a guy really loves playing football. Because if you don't love playing football, the NFL will eat you up.
Mm-hmm.
It is such, when you break it down, less than 2% of college athletes actually even get an opportunity to go to a training camp or to try out for an NFL football team. Less than 2%. It's probably even smaller than that, realistically, when you think, if you shrink it down to all the levels of colleges that play football. So you're talking about the elite of the elite.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys usually have something that those other guys don't. First of all, athletic ability is the main thing. You got to be able to play the game at a high level. But there's also this love of the game that you have to have for it. And I imagine that's the same in whatever your business is. If you love what you're doing, the old cliche, if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. But there's a little bit of truth to that, though, too. You want to go somewhere where you enjoy being. You enjoy being around people that enjoy being and doing whatever it is they're doing. So those are the kind of guys we want to find and build our team with. And the more we learn about who the person is, not the player, but the person, we can figure out if they really fit into that mold that we're trying to build our team with.